Hopefully that'll be alright there. If I need to fix the game volume, I'm gonna have to quit it and reset it. Hey Sandbag, what's up? A prank call pizza place? But why? Dislike wise guy. Hopefully this will run alright. I tried it on Twitch last week and it seemed like it was running okay, but I never like tried microphone or anything with it. You need to end up like tinkering with volume and stuff. But as I say, like if I need to fix anything on this, I'm gonna have to quit out the game and come back in. It's a huge pain in the ass trying to fix PC stuff up. It's weird as well because see, looking at it on my laptop, it looks as though it runs great, but then you look at it when I've got it linked up to my TV right now and it seems to run like noticeably choppier than it does on a laptop for some reason. So it's like, I think it should look okay for stream, but for me, like playing it, it's going to be that bit choppier. But I can live with it.
Select a file.
Yeah, let's see. I guess I'll just delete this one. This is one I was playing the other day. We're a whole 27 minutes in. Hey, I'm them noobs. Hey, like. What's up, guys? I really need to wait so I can pull my phone closer at some point. And there should be a couple mods on this, but as I said, there was a file on it that said it had DLC stages and stuff, and none of it seems to work. I had to install like a mod on it the other day just to get Dreamcast models to work. I don't know what's going on with it. But I think this one you can unlock like all the mini games and stuff like that was in the GameCube one. Yep, Dreamcast models seem to work after a bit of messing around.
Let's get him.
Is my refrigerator running? I'm not anywhere near a refrigerator. Wise guy refrigerator my butt.
Oh yeah! This is happening.
Let me know if the game volume's too low or what, but as I say, I'll need to quit out the game if I'm gonna have to fix it.
What's up?
You are completely surrounded. Surrender yourself.
PC ports the worst versions. I'm not too sure, like, I think this one was okay when it came out, but I hated the borders on it. The borders make it just so annoying, so it's just as well like this patch thing that installed on it, like got rid of the borders and made it like full 1080p.
Oh no! Our weapons are useless. Retreat! All personnel!
Can't get the Dreamcast sprites to work. I had to go on a site actually and like see if you typed into Google like Sonic Adventure Dreamcast models. Because for some reason it says like the Dreamcast sprites are in the better Sonic DX mod, but like I had all the boxes checked and they weren't working. So I had to download it again, and once you install it and put it into the files, it worked like straight off from then. It was really weird. As I say, it says there's supposed to be like DLC stages and stuff on this mod as well, but none of them seem to work. So I wanted to try out the Christmas stage stuff and maybe the Halloween stuff, but I can't get it work.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I'll probably try downloading more stuff like over time and see what other kind of mods are, but I still can't get Sonic Adventure 2 working on my laptop. Like whenever I go to boot it up, there's no option to like choose any graphics settings or anything.
Where you going?
And from the look of it, you've got to go into like the files and whatnot and like alter something in the notes. So like I just wasn't going to bother like all the trouble because I don't even really like Sonic Adventure 2 all that much, or not enough at least to want to go and set all that up.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
And if you heard something that did sound like a refrigerator or something, it'll end up being my laptop because the fan gets quite loud on my laptop. Gotta keep it fairly close by though, so as I can put my microphone and everything in it.
What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Now, what am I gonna do with you?
Skip to the punchline. Or was it set up to a bad joke? I thought you meant like you could actually hear something like humming in the background or something. Make sure this time I don't fall through the ground because I looked away the other day when I played this and I managed to clip right through. Amazing like how much better this game looks when you've got it widescreen as opposed to like having those borders on it. I don't know what they were thinking putting those on it. I forgot to check Nightbot again. I keep forgetting to check it. I definitely remember this time, like once I'm finished this stream I'll definitely check my Nightbot settings because it just ain't working anymore. Because normally it'll pick up on caps itself and start time and stuff. It was weird as well with like that Dreamcast model thing, like it was supposed to be in the game like through that patch originally, but like all of the extra life monitors and stuff still had the Dreamcast models on it. As I say, the actual character models and stuff were just the DX ones. Oops. Oh god, whoa! Clipping through the side of it there, almost went right out. Oh god. I'll try and pick up some rings as well, because I suppose I can always keep them in hand if I ever wanted to Chow Guard and stuff, but I don't really bother with Chow Guard in Sonic Adventure 1. Spent a lot of time on it in Sonic Adventure 2, but that's about it. I think it was up here when I played it the other day, like I clipped through like a part of the wall and like fell right into the pit. Tails decided to crash a tornado here. Professional pilot in the making. See, I think it was this little railing here somehow. I managed to pass through it and fall. Every time I see one of those speed up things, now it just reminds me like whenever you pick one up in Sonic Forces and it disappears in like half a second and does like nothing. They're so pointless, like having the speed ups in Forces. If this runs fairly well and looks alright on stream and stuff, I might be able to start doing like Sonic Generation mod streams and stuff. 'Cause somebody asked me about that a while ago, and I wasn't sure if it would like run okay. But I've got like a couple things installed for Generations, but some of the stuff I can't get to work. Like there's one for like stage mods from Sonic Adventure in it, and it just doesn't, like if you try and play modern, what do you call it? I was gonna say Wave Ocean there. Oof, names went over my head now. But like if you try and play like this stage on modern Sonic Sun Generations, it seems to just crash the game for some reason. Although you can play like classic Sonic.
Yes.
Hey Pi, what's up? Stream Generations Sim.
Yeah, not bad.
That's what I was saying, like if it looks okay and like if this looks okay on stream and like sounds okay and everything, I can maybe start doing like mods and stuff for Generations on stream.
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just.
I think it was kind of pointless uploading it in parts because people didn't seem all that interested.
A new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald.
Yep, I just happened to find one of
Tails'
the 7
head
emeralds
looks like
during one of
really
my tests.
square on the
This
Dreamcast.
thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
I don't know if I'll like try and get all the emblems and stuff on this, but like I'll try and pick up whatever I can when I can. So there was like some kind of Nike promotion for this game years ago, where it's like you could find Nike trainers or something for Sonic. Like, so random. Oh. I could like spin dash and maybe jump there, but... Oh, Sonic having like a mini seizure there as I'm trying to get around the corner. So careless for the emeralds. All for the lols. It's like whenever they get a Chaos Emerald in this game, Eggman takes it right off of them. See if we can smash this boss in record time.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Yeah, I'll tell you where I get Dreamcast sprites. Because I'll find it on Google and I'll send you the link.
Greatest scientific genius in the world!
Because like when I installed the better Sonic DX mod, it's called, like it installed that whole mod loader thing inside it,
You're always
and it updates like over time.
now what do you want?
But yeah, I'll send you a link that's got the Dreamcast models on it.
Interfere! Or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force! The hard way!
It's an egg with a mustache. It's funny, like Eggman doesn't look all that different from his like SADX model to the original. I actually kind of prefer like the Dreamcast ones, the kind of little chubbier look. Let's get him down in the first phase again. Get the wings.
All systems, full
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Easiest boss in history. Even easier than the Sonic 1 boss, like on the Master System.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Tails running like in place.
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos?
You need an explanation. I removed some mods for now.
Oh,
See, I
no,
changed
isn't
it
that
up
the
a little
same
bit
monster
because
I
there was
saw
people
the
that
other
weren't
day?
buys so often, so I removed a few. For now.
Oh, yeah.
See, a lot of my mods, apart from a couple, have
Predicted.
not been like around much at all. So I ended up getting rid of so many of them.
His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald. With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll destroy Station Square. And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city.
How does a claw arm bend like that?
Come on, Chaos.
Magic.
Let's find another emerald, shall we?
I can't believe they just kind of threw chaos into Sonic Forces for no reason. Such a waste.
We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
May as well go up here and get that other emblem right now. Camera, please. Let's see if I can make this jump. Oh, just under it. It figures. You can hear it from the TV. Ah, hang on a sec. I'll lower it down a bit. So on the TV I can hear the game out right now though. It's because I've got, like the way I've got it set up, I can't use my headset anymore. Because I'm using this other microphone. You see, I'll need to find a better solution down the line. Should be fairly quiet now though, I've got it right down. Ooh. Yeah, I wish I had a way like I could wear like a headset or something like while I had this hooked up, because the game's like really quiet on my end now, I can barely hear it. Oops, I'm gonna go up there and get that thing down. Hey Dash, what's up? An armor 70-degree turn. How does it sound now? Is it picking up much TV noise, or? I think if it does that I can actually probably end up turning my microphone volume down and then starting it. Is it with the microphone that's picking that up? I never usually try and home and attack that boxer because I swear like a couple times doing it, Sonic's kinda just like hammered right through the side. I was kinda running on air there for a couple seconds, it was weird. I'll end up hearing the PlayStation controller vibrating every now and then as well.
The tornado. Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
You don't hear it as much. And I figured this microphone shouldn't have been picking up much noise anyway, because like the back part from all the reviews and everything I read says it wasn't going to pick up a lot of that stuff, but internet's full of bullshitters. As I say, I'm practically playing it on silent and I can barely hear it. What? What? What even happened there? Like a homing attack and it was like I hit an explosion or something and then just fell through the ground. Ah, Sonic Adventure at its best. Probably the first game that had glitches. So you can't play this game like one session without something going on. Oh, look, there's a slow motion run. That's the first time that's ever happened. Dash. Wise guy. What a really strange bug. Delta. Heard a lot of people talking about that game. What is it, like a sequel to Undertale, or is it like its own thing? I didn't really like an Undertale myself. It was one of those games like if somebody's playing I'd maybe watch it then, but like I don't know, I didn't really like the gameplay in it at all. I thought it was quite boring. And as I say, like when I streamed it, it had like a really toxic fan base. So, I mean, it's not happening again anytime soon. Yeah, well, we got an extra life, so it's... Tails, could you get out of the shot? Get his big ass in the way. Tails!
Yeah,
Hey
not
Jaden,
bad.
what's up?
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
The casino one we're on next.
Go to Station Square. You may find something.
Oh, it's a different dimension timeline from Undertale. I got you. As I say, I tried Undertale, but it just wasn't for me. Like, I just couldn't get into it. I know a lot of people really love it, but it's just... I don't know, something about it just wasn't for me. I love RPGs and stuff though.
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down into the sewer.
Oops, a minute ago. Oh my god, a minute ago to get the light speed shoes. It was jumping the gun a bit there. Take me with you. Oh, knocked down by a car. Right. Hey, you what? Screen went just flash red there for a second. It's like weird.
Now you've got light speed shoes.
Hey Alex, what's up?
Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have
Enjoy
enough
that
power,
squeak of the chair.
release the
That one's
button
on the
and
house.
You can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
I don't know how my notifications and stuff will work, like being on a laptop.
Ready, go!
So I'll go get the power up right now. As I say, I need to find out some way so as I can get, you know, like just the regular sound for myself through headphones or something. Because I think like if I'm playing Resident Evil 2 and whatnot when it comes out, like I'm not going to be
You can go to the casino area
turning the
every
volume
time.
right down. Because I'll be wanting to actually hear the game. I don't mind doing it with Sonic Adventure though.
This is the Crystal Ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the Lightspeed Dash.
So I wonder they never put Sonic Heroes on Steam. Because like they brought it out on PC, like you'd figure it'd be kinda easy for them to just port it onto Steam. As I say, I've got it on disc, but this laptop doesn't take any discs in it now. I think most of them kinda get rid of the disc drives, like kinda modern laptops. Let's see how long it takes us to get through this one. I think last time or the other day when I was doing this, it seemed to take longer than I'd hoped. Usually try and get like 100 rings before I or like 90 rings before I drop down here, so that way you know you've got exactly enough. Although it seemed hard to get it last time. Yeah, that's better, because last time that wasn't happening for me. Oh, that's a close one. Should get something here then, since I've got at least two. Got at least one pair. If I could get over and get that other one, then that'd be ideal. Nope, I messed up. Couldn't get it into the, you know, in the part when you go into the background area where Knights is last time either. Hey. Oh, we're at 85. It might be worth dropping down now. Dislike. I don't know. I actually said someone had done it like just before I started. I have another hater. Oh well, if someone dislikes right away, I must be doing something right. Oh, that means I'm gonna end up having to deposit these now because it overshot 100 and it's gonna put me back out onto the like normal area. That's not good. That's gonna waste more time. Although that means now I can just like drop it and go down. So I mean, I suppose it is what it is. It was Billy. You wouldn't do this to me? Where do you get that extra life in it that's over in the corner? Because I never really used the Sonic pinball machine. I always go on the Knights one and get the stuff and then drop down. See, I want to just drop it down here so as I can get into that kind of garbage area and then like get the rest. Because it takes far too long if you're doing this with the pinballs, and now I can't even get myself to drop down. What is happening? There we go. That was an effort just to get down here and you'd think it'd be easier. Oops. So I should have plenty of rings now, as long as I don't get hit. Well, there's always that chance of like getting like, through right into one of the spike balls down here. Do this and then I'll let myself come back out and go up the top end. I think you need like, I don't know if it's like 400, oh, like 400 rings or whatnot. I'd say we got like 100 or so in it already. Really obnoxious place to put spike balls in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, should be alright now because I can light speed dash over this next part. There's everything. If you don't land on that ladder right there as well, it always stops so I can shake the water on. I'm gonna get flagged now for nudity in the stream. Should be enough rings now, I think.
Try and deposit as many rings as you can. It may even help show you the way.
I wonder if because of the Dreamcast stuff, son, you could do that glitch that was apparently in it where you can like clip through the side and get like underneath the area, like just to get the emerald. Tails blocking the shot again.
Yeah, not bad.
Photo bombing. I think this was the last, or the ice stage was the one I'd done last time, and then I stopped.
Yeah. Hey. Oh no, the Chaos Emerald.
Oh no, you don't!
Oh jeez. Amen.
Oh man, what happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them, but the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic, we need to get busy.
No cream and cheese this time because it's reverted. Oops, nearly done it again, like run away with it, the little statue. A few times I've done that, like I end up going back to Mystic Ruins and then I'm like, wait a minute. To the ice cap. I love trying to run up in the walls in this part and see like if you can like get it to go upside down like that. With the statue in the hand. I swear like this game is much better than Sonic Adventure 2. I don't understand like why people think The second one was better. Like, the hub worlds and everything on this one I think were a lot more interesting, because the second one basically just had Chow Garden. See if we can get the shortcut way this time. Whoa. Okay then. The camera just kinda screwed me over there, but whatever. Let's see, I should still be able to make it. Wow, I clicked through it again. Third time's the charm. See, I think, wow, I actually made it up here this time, it worked. Kinda. Last time I tried that, like, the camera twist caught me. Hey Mason, what's up? Oh. Tails like just passing me like, see ya. See if I can land the jumps this time as well. I don't know if I think I kind of just missed it last time. So I've done this part like a million times and never do I ever remember like where the rings are. I feel like I got what, like 3 rings. Sure, there's like another ramp here on this part on the right, but it's the last couple of things I couldn't even find it. Yep, that's not what I wanted at all. Just kind of glued onto the wall there for a sec. Yeah, I've been hit there a couple times by those missiles, but it's kind of rare when it happens. See where's mine blast. Or it's like a half landing, I suppose, because what 90% of the time that happens when you end up clipping onto the parts with speed boosters.
Yeah, not bad.
This is pretty much where I was in that other data, the one I just deleted. Only took us like 20 minutes to catch up.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing
Everybody's
soon.
favourite boss that you have to fight 3 or 4 times. Or, yeah, 3 times.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you?
No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now.
What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hardest fight in history.
Give it your best.
Oh no.
See, I thought that it used to be a thing you could do that where you kept it going, like even after it happened.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Didn't know I was allowed to stream again. Yeah, only the strike only lifted yesterday, so I only started again last night. But you're back to normal again.
Like taking
So yeah, maybe not do it like every single day now though, because I was getting burned out last night.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
It's a bit of pain trying to set this microphone up every time.
Fool. You made it all too easy. You practically gave them to me.
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again!
Me? What about you?
Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds. Chaos! These are for you, my friend.
Ah! He transformed again!
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack.
Every time I play this game, this is the one boss fight that I never look forward to coming back to. As I say, because you've got to do pretty much everything. I did say part of this mod as well, like when you finish the entire game you get Supersonic for regular stages. Let me try that out at some point. Because I don't know, I doubt I'll be going through like the entire thing right now. I want to get hit there either. Start dropping your rings in here and try and pick them up. And now to go. Play the waiting game on this one.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time!
What mod do I have? It's called Better Sonic Adventure DX. It fixes textures and stuff, makes the game 1080p. I think it runs at 60 frames. Try to think. There was like a big list thing, see on the mod loader for it. As I say, some of the mods for it don't seem to be working. They're supposed to be DLC stages and stuff, but they don't seem to work. Unless you need to download an extra thing to fix them too, but as I say, I've got Dreamcast models on it. That's one of the other mods.
Behold my floating
As I
masterpiece.
say, there was a big list of mods on it.
But it pales in comparison
Hey RG, what's up? Yeah, it's been a while.
Adieu,
How are you?
until we meet again, my friends.
Hey, we can't let him get away! Get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah! You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of. No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Or maybe do Sonic story and then have a quick
Let's get going.
try a Sonic Generations if I can get one. Achievement unlocked, Knuckles the Enchilada.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
I think one of the mods on this, like, there's a cheat loader thing if you wanted, and you could like give yourself all the medals and everything from the start. Like, I don't know why you would put that on, but
Sonic,
it was there.
wait here for a second.
Maybe start Sonic Unleashed again soon, but I think if I'm playing that, I might use the other headset again, because if this is picking up all the noise and everything like from the TV, until I can figure out a way to get, like, so I can hear it better, it's gonna have to be like that.
Sonic, hop in.
Did Sonic get thinner, like, when he stood on the plane? Like, something really looked weird. Sonic skipped leg day. Because it's kind of like a Sega Saturn model, like, kind of looking on this part. Sonic Unleashed should have taken notes for like the tornado part and like just done it like this again. Instead of the QTE. Always one of those cannons that seems really tricky at trying to hit. Sonic never skips like this. Are you sure? Yeah. I wonder where that boy is. I figured like he would have been here already. It's not like him. The chat would be flooded with items. Doesn't he have twig legs? I thought it was more like the Sonic Boom Sonic that went with the twig look. It's pretty cool, like it has like a different model for that part. Or like this section rather. See, I'd love to try Sonic Jam at some point if I could get, I don't know if like I could even maybe get an emulator or something. sound effects went back to normal there, as like compared to what it originally was in the the
Tails!
GameCube one.
You're not who I'm looking for. Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
Oops. The struggles of trying to get through the door.
Why don't you try going to the casino?
And we're coming up for Twinkle Partner, or is it Radical Highway? I forget. Amy
Long
Road.
time no see.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this
I'm
needs
not
to be
criminal,
a
you
troll,
tripping?
so you need to be
Oh,
his
hey,
bodyguard
K-Bar,
for a
what's up?
while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just
I
gonna
think you
tag
count
along
Porky's.
anyway.
No trains are currently in service.
I need to let me through the door. Jerk.
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose.
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Dandy. Don't you starting it.
Whoa!
I came up again
Oh, now
yesterday.
what? Huh?
Look here! It says, cute couples get in free! Let's go!
Amy! Wait!
Yeah, I just see
Oh,
Amy's arm
man.
still like just hanging off the
That
edge there.
girl is such a pain.
The water textures and everything seem to look a lot better. It's weird, this whole area looks like way better than ever did. Yeah, I want the blue one. Oh, for green. I swear everything you did this part is a crapshoot where you get hit going through here. Yeah, I got lucky that time though. Yep, and there it goes. Gotta watch there as well, if you don't have, what do you call it? Or if you don't have any rings at that part, you end up just blowing up, like, whenever you get hit by one of them. That's the whole trail. It's like a weird spot to have like that first dash pad there. It's like right in at the side, like where you're never gonna get. This is probably the, like, if not the best, like one of the best levels in this whole game. That was when I came back. It's like, common attack, but don't kid yourself here. Selective damage. Yeah, I see you looking. As I say, I'll probably do a Sonic story and then I'll maybe try and a little bit of Generations. Was like going off there, like, you can magnetize at this part for some reason.
Yes. Yeah, not bad.
Big thing like trying to walk right in.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her. I'd better catch her before it does.
Probably start doing mission mode at some point on this to get Game Gear games unlocked. Because apparently like they're unlockable now as part of this mod. Up here and get a couple extra life. And then hopefully when the camera twists here it won't kill me. Because I can barely see where I'm going. Yep, and it killed me. Oh well, I got two. I love the camera when it gets stuck on every bit of building. What the hell? I swear, like, you really magnetize on this game to some parts, it's so bizarre. Like, I'm kind of sticking to the walls here for some reason as well. Whoa. Oh, that's a close one. So how you been, K-Bar? You have a good Christmas? I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Ooh, that landed. I did not expect to make that. Hey Smash Sonic, what's up? Yep, stream's back to normal. Who was that Pepsi sign down there? I'll check that. Oh, don't need it. Just sworn I've seen like a Pepsi logo. I'm just imagining it. Like Crazy Taxi or something that's on the boards. Didn't quite stick the landing though. Hey Jeremy, what's up? Let's see if there's anything different if you get up here now. If I can get up. 'Cause it feels as though this just kind of went down a bit, like this ramp. Normally it's quite steep. No, even if I could get up there now. Weird.
Yes.
Best Sonic game ever. I could agree with that.
Yeah, not bad.
I definitely like this one more than Adventure 2. Just too much like extra stuff in Adventure 2 and I just did not like those treasure hunting levels at all. Playing Sonic Adventure DX now as well. Nice. I haven't played through all this game in quite a while now.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
I get sucked into the door though. What's wrong?
Froggy, where are you?
It's funny, I don't think Big's model changed at all between, unless something hasn't like worked with his textures or something, because that looks more like his DX texture. Wonder then if it was only for like, Tails, Sonic, Knuckles' name.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will
You
be
think
departing
Sonic
soon.
Advance 3 is the best? You liar! Hey Mitch, what's up? And you probably have someone on your side though if you did say that was the best. I say I don't hate Sonic Advance 3, but I don't love it.
I mean it!
Hey there, Bolt Brain.
It's weird too, because like I love Sonic Advance 2, and from what I see online, everybody seems to say that's the worst one. Really strange.
Hey, what's happening here? Stop!
Sonic 2D.
Shoot! I've lost her again!
I think like between the actual 2D games, Sonic 2 and Sonic Mania kind of tied close for me. Everybody says like Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best one, but I like it, but I just didn't think it was as good as Sonic 2. See, I'm not really like a fan of Sandopolis or a casino stage that's on Sonic 3, I think it was. There's a couple other ones. There's like Marble Garden was another one I didn't really like all that much. I 'Cause, 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 '
This is the ancient light. Try the lightspeed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the lightspeed attack.
What, Sonic Adventure free? Dat Bo's probably got you covered there. He keeps telling me he's making Sonic Adventure free when he joins Sega. Happy days. What a Sonic Fighters do. Ancient light unlocked. Yes, sir. Oh, shortcut way going up here. See that part there? Like, I never want to risk it because the way it kind of magnetizes a bit. If you pull it just wrong, it just throw you right off. Going up this cliff. See, that's a mod demo and makes it look a lot better. Ooh, that was a tight jump. It's a pure rip-off with Sonic Mania. Absolutely shocking that they were allowed to do that, wasn't it? Like just stealing from Mania like that without even asking permission. Disgraceful behavior. I don't even normally come over this way, I don't think. I hate those parts as well, see with the homing attack chains, because especially on those things with the blades, this game's got a nasty habit of like just catching you off by one of them. It's like lightspeed dash parts in any other Sonic game. You tense up whenever you get to them. Especially Sonic 06, like some of those lightspeed parts, dash parts, like my god. I think it was the one in Kingdom Valley I always remember like screwing me over in 06. Save taking a ladder. Thought they were more honest back in the 90s. Who's Sega or just general? Before the days of season passes and whatnot. I could imagine it nowadays, like if Sonic Adventure 3 came out, we would get charged for like a season pass for every character. Like you want the Knuckles story, that's an extra $20. Because even like when Sonic Adventure 2 came out on like modern consoles again, like when they remastered it and put it on, like they charged for the DX stuff and the, like in Adventure 1, and they charged for the battle part of Adventure 2. It's just, I don't know why, it seems kind of pointless. I'll grab some more rings. Sega with all this stuff from Mania. Ridiculous. Remember you were, was it one of the things you said that to Dat and you guys were like having an argument over it? There was someone in chat who was like believing like it was like, that we thought that it was actually stolen or something. Ooh, just free. I always thought like the big spiders there could actually hurt you, but I don't think they do. And they just pass through. From what I remember.
Yeah, not bad.
And the Sonic movie is really horrible looking, like the way the model is, the one that they haven't fully shown off yet, you know, the silhouette one, but I didn't mind as much the original one they showed, you know, where he was sitting on the back of the car. I mean, like, it doesn't look exactly like Sonic, but I mean, I would take that over what they're actually going to use now. These 90s games came out before Mania. Silly fool. Clear that 2000s happened before the 90s, duh. Crazy days. I think there was a mod on this for like patching in the big dragon fight that they took out this game originally in these parts. Although I don't think you can actually fight it. Not too far off the end of Sonic one. Of course, some of these mines are coming back around this. Try and sweep that down a straight line and always seem to miss for a while. Hey Jeremy, thank you for the $2 donation. Much appreciated. I don't even know like if notification stuff's coming up on my lap. The way I've got this set up, but it's coming up on my phone, thankfully. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. No, I'm alright. I'm alright. That was my dad, if anybody was wondering. The only thing about this microphone as well, it isn't like a mute up. See, I'm sure this part's fly through like where all the mines are. Oh, hang on, I'm taking a lot of damage. That's the most I've ever been damaged on this part. I'm losing it. Sure you can knock this thing down right away, but I don't want to take a chance it's going to kill me if I don't. Oh my god. See, a couple of times like trying to do it, like if I just sat there trying to fire, sometimes it just doesn't want to go down, but it's weird it went down that time right away.
Alrighty, we're in!
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
See how we got on at the sky deck. I don't know I've done that, like I had like a kind of electrical shield thing around it when it crashed originally.
Huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
It's weird, it's as if like when they made the DX version they actually took stuff out rather than put more stuff in. Just I can't, like I think I've only played this on the actual original Dreamcast like a couple times years ago.
You haven't seen the power this vessel really has. Get a load of
Oh
this.
Jeremy, thank you again for the $10. It's too much, man. Thanks again, it's much appreciated. It's too much, man.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn. This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
Listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I
Yeah,
doubt
man,
if
it's
you
like,
can
I
figure
thought for a
this
second
one
his
out.
wing was just kind of floating. I feel like there's a second blue part.
Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
Alright, here we go.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
Let's see if I can get through that part, you know, when you step on the jump pad parts in here. I think it's hidden under one of the cannons. When you get onto the seconds, like sorry. This part's really risky as well, trying to jump around here because the camera kind of... Oh. We knocked poor tails off. See how we go. Should have a fair few lives by the end as well, if I don't get knocked a bit around here. Hey Jeremy, thanks a lot, it's much appreciated. Just glad to be able to be back and streaming again as well. As I say, like the 3 months actually kind of flew by, but it's like you kind of just miss it after a while because I was so used to it. I think if you get hit there, there's a chance of like clipping out the side and just getting killed. Whoa, whoa, what's happening there? I thought I was going through the side again. Ooh boy. I was getting caught by that there. Thanks again for the follow, Jeremy. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated, man. I hate this part. Don't you dare knock me off. Oh god. I keep thinking I'm gonna like fall off the edge because of the way I'm jumping there. When you don't move fast enough here, that cannon like shoots back at you and tries to knock you off. Can I shield here? Anything? No? Hey Ashley, I see you lurking. I see you lurking too much, and have I just broke the game? That was weird, I shot the first one and didn't do anything.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed,
The music hasn't changed either. It's gotta be a glitch. Uh-oh. Oh wow, I got the shield and then it goes just like that. I guess what you never had, you never miss. There we go. Get on it, get on it, Sonic, get on it. It's weird, like, where they place these jump panels, it feels like it's in a really glitched area. Like it wasn't ever supposed to be there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Rings! I've never actually seen it before, the big, like, opening part there for the show. Move it, Sonic. That was close. I can't remember how I was in that later. Uh-oh. Need to hurry here. Where did that one? Got it. Looks like it did slow down a bit there, so I could hit it this time. I'm trying to like spin into that and then I of course go through the side part. Whoa. Camera's just gonna stuck for a second there. I play Sonic Mania again soon. See, I didn't finish it yet on PC. I want to try and get like more mod stuff in the future, and like if I can get it to run. Like some of the stuff I installed just didn't seem to work for generations and stuff. As I say, some of the mods that were supposed to work on this game just didn't seem to work either. Get up here before it tips. This part here, like when you start running, you start clicking into the walls and stuff. I remember. I think it was when you played this, wasn't it? Actually, like when you were running down this part, it kind of cheated you and like pushed you out the side. I was gonna try and slow it down here because for some reason it does always seem to like push you left and right here. Like a really strange bug. And you can almost kind of like get pushed right through the floor here whenever this goes up. So like this. And hopefully it won't happen.
Yes. Yeah, not bad. Is that it?
It might be. But let's check out the bridge.
To the bridge. What is this in that Eggman part again? Is it just like the hammer minigame, or is it a Chow Garden part? I forget. Let me check. I haven't been through it here in quite a while. It's for Chow Garden, I think. I don't know if Gamma's Dreamcast model thing worked either. Like if Biggs didn't seem to work.
Ha! They're too late!
Not the birdie! A Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone, all of you! This is all I really need! Gamma!
What is your wish, Master Robotnik?
these pests! Show them what you've got!
Aye, aye, sir.
Gamma looks
And
much
don't
the same as he did in
disappoint me,
DX.
or else.
It's weird, it's as if some of the character model picks, either they weren't in it or it just didn't work.
Resisted.
Oh, let's go for a flip.
Stop it, Sonic!
Step aside, Amy! Out of my way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
Okay. Whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
Oh yeah, I remember to fix Nightbot again as well, before I forget.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
E102 Gamma.
Go to the captain's room.
Keep forgetting this game had achievements in it. Because there was one for getting all of the missions as well, that one like took a lot of like trial and error. I see you lurking, K-Bar Mix.
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
If you turn this switch
Let's see, we need to try and get
rings
a
will
team
appear
together
on the
again
floor.
soon so we can set up for Operation Reconcile. I say Coffee bought a DLC as well and we still have never had a chance to play it yet. Because I don't think it even lets people join your party, see, unless they've got the DLC for it. I was supposed to play with Lunar yesterday. I need to ask her when she's next off so I can play Dead Space again.
Robotnik ran away toward the front of the ship. Hurry up and catch him.
Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Change the shit. Do it now.
Oh no! Not again! Chaos!
So this game went
Could
from
this be the same
E
beast?
for everyone to T for T.
Oh yes! Attack Sonic now! Froggy? I must say Froggy!
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
I will. You're no match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos. Destroy them all immediately.
I'll probably start playing more Mario stuff as well soon, because that was the other thing that won out in the poll I had up the other week.
No way! I can't believe
I don't know which one to start with though.
No way! I can't believe
That
this!
was weird, it kinda just came out of the farm himself.
No way! I can't believe this!
Hey, I'll play with you some other time. Sonic! Hey there, Knuckles! Glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic!
Stop! Come back here!
Hey Alejandro, what's up? What is
I
that
hate
Treyway
Eggman.
mean?
Where's this?
Is that like a meme?
Hmm? That light! I think it's trying to show me something.
Next level's Jurassic Park. The Lost World. Like the cats. Surprised they didn't make the achievements for like when you finish a character's story. It kinda made more sense. Weird, I feel like I'm moving slower at some of these parts, and where is the water gun? It's not supposed to be like that, is it? Oh no. I thought for a second the water had just all disappeared. Ooh, man. Make sure I don't clip out the side of this. Oops, missed it. Missed the thunder shield. Oh. See if I can get this quick and get back on this snake. Nope, missed it. I feel like I'm like on the very tip of being pushed out the side of this. Part's always like really sketchy. Like you can actually get hit by those little arrows that are flying about there. Because I always thought like at first they were just things in the background. Almost went into one there. tense part. They must have stole that part with the waterfall off of Sonic Mania as well, like for Hydro City. The thieves. Almost went right off the side there, you see it?
Use the switch to light up the wall panels. You can walk on those panels when lit.
Oh, give me a sec here. I don't know why this is coming up now. Close it and it should still be alright. Right, there we go. It's the only thing as well about this laptop, that there wasn't a lot of space on the hard drive, but it should be alright. The dreaded warnings. Always seems to come up like stuff like low disk space because it thinks I'm trying to record for some reason. At least we're almost at the end of the game. It's not too bad.
Yes.
I'll be right back, let this cutscene play out.
Yeah, not bad. Whoa, what's this? A mural. What's this place? Where am I? This is really weird. Better get going.
Alrighty, I'm back. In this squeaky chair. Probably make a big loud squeak here whenever I go to get comfy. Yep, and there it is.
to happen. It's terrible. I must stop this now.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here. Eggman! What's he doing here? Oh, never mind. This time I'll get him good!
Looks a lot better and stuff, you know, like for light textures and stuff. Like whenever it's dark, it actually kind of looks darker and stuff on this. Oh. See, this part here always reminds me of that part from Final Fantasy VII. Like in the later part when you're coming back. I think through Midgar or something. And you kind of see a part like that. Like where there's the train and everything. Always reminds me of that whenever I come here. Let's see how long it takes me to get through this puzzle part. The camera's like just pulling in there, like moment intensifying for some reason. There we go. Take as long as I figured it would. Sometimes it can take ages trying to get there.
Hey, let go!
Really? Gold saucer, yeah, it was actually, now I think about it, it does actually look quite a bit like gold saucer as well. I was thinking, it's, in fact, I think, see the part I was thinking of originally was, you know, the, is it Medeal, I think it's called? It's like one of the later parts when you're coming back with Sid, and you're trying to like stop the train part from crashing into Medeal. Like, and you see that big long strip. Been in the mood to play Final Fantasy VII again a lot recently. It's such a time sink. And I've still got a couple RPGs I haven't even opened yet, but I need to get around to it at some point. I wonder when we'll hear anything about that remake for 7, like for the PS5 at this point. Probably PS6 by the time it ever actually comes out. Can't think of it. I maybe get the name wrong. It's oh gosh. Gosh. Panic for a second. I mean, it does actually look a lot like Gold Saucer now. I didn't even think about that until you mentioned. With a big kind of open circle part around it. I honestly thought for a second there I was a bit too low at Goblin. I can't wait for next month to get Kingdom Hearts free. I'm dying to play that game. That and Resident Evil 2. But mainly Kingdom Hearts. part down here with the elevator, like if you're not running at full speed, there's a tiny little bit you can fall through. It's so annoying. I think it's happened a couple times when I've done it. This part here, like if you're not running right on, there's that tiny little ledge that you can just fall on. Early 2020. Don't you jinx it. We've waited so long at this point, I can't wait anymore. It was funny like last year when they were like so certain it was coming out last year, and then it was like it got delayed and everybody was like so angry about it. As I say, at this point, like, it getting delayed is just kind of commonplace, isn't it? I'm stuck. See, I definitely think it'll be worth the wait anyway. January is going to be like a really good month for games. I still haven't decided yet whether to stream Kingdom Hearts 3 or not. Is that laser? No, was there? Oh god. Let me check that Discord message in 1 sec. Couple tense moments there. I thought I was like falling in.
Hey, let go!
Almost knocked me off it. Just got the final boss and that's us.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Final boss. It's funny I would have had the 50 lives if I hadn't fell through the floor at least twice.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this! See if you can... Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
Ooh, gosh. I swear, like, the controls a bit weird on this as opposed to like when I normally play it on GameCube.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic. Get a load of this! Get a load of this! Aha! See if you can make it through here, Sonic. Get a load of this! Get a load of this! It's no use. Give up.
No! That's the first in years that's ever happened. I knew I shouldn't have. I should have just took the hit. Like I was gonna. That's the first in years I've died on this boss fight. It's shameful.
Get a load of this! Get a load of this!
I can't believe that.
See if you... Get a load of this!
I mean, if anything was gonna get me, I'd have figured it just somehow still been the last hit. Where he tries to like knock the ground out from under you. Be right back. I thought you left already. Enjoy your day. Don't worry, I'm gonna be finishing up after this anyway.
Get a load of this! Get a load of
But yeah, I'll probably be it for now, like once I finish this. At least for now anyway.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
See, I'll just tank the hit this time when he comes.
Get a load of this!
It seems kind of random, like trying to dodge that hit.
Get a load of this!
As long as I'm in the middle, he shouldn't knock me
It's
back
no
too
use.
far.
Give up. See if you can make it through here, Sonic. Get a load of this! Get a load of this! It's no you. No way! I can't believe this! All systems, full power!
Almost got him.
It's no use. Give up.
I've had it before, like trying to jump up and home and attack them there as well, and it's kind of just slipped by.
He's not gonna get away with this. It's no use. Give up. No way. I can't believe this.
Watch out! He's up to something.
Got him.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
The supersonic one is, oh in fact that's for the, what do you call it, the story trophy, achievements. I thought that was for like unlocking the supersonic thing, but I think you do get it as part of this mod if you get it. Discord's playing up again. It does that thing when it tells you you've got a notification and you don't. That reminds me, I need to check my night bot stuff before I forget. Hopefully my capture card doesn't crash like after this, because sometimes you can, like, streaming like this ends up going weird and like freezing, so you can't touch the settings on it. You see my desktop in a sec as well. And sweet. I think I'll save Generations for like a different stream at some point, like just a separate one. I think for now, that's probably going to do it.
Select your character.
see if it's up. Yep. I'll see you guys later.